Radicals are the reverse operation of applying exponents. A power can be undone with a radical, and a radical can be undone with a power. If 2 squared equals 4, then the square root of 4 equals 2. Likewise, if 6 squared is 36, then square root of 36 equals 6. The square root symbol is called a radical sign. The number or expression under the radical sign is called the radicand, and the whole expression is called a radical expression. You might be most familiar with the square root symbol, but there are many more radical symbols. You can cube numbers. Just as with square roots, the reverse operation of cubing a number is to take the cube root of a number. So the cube root of 27 equals 3. You can raise numbers to the fourth power. The reverse operation of raising a number to the fourth power is to take the fourth root. So the fourth root of 16 equals 2. These other radical signs use a number called an index to identify the type of root it represents. We write the index on top left of the radical sign. Let's evaluate these radicals. 64, it is the square of 8. Therefore, the square root of 64 equals 8. Negative square root of 81. Because 81 is 9 squared, we will first find the square root of 81, which is 9. Then we will multiply by negative 1. The answer will be negative 9. Square root of 25 will be 5. And negative square root of 100 will be negative 10, because square root of 100 is 10, and we multiply by a negative sign, which is negative 10. How about cube root of 125? Because 125 is 5 cube, the cube root of 125 equals 5. We just undo the cubing with the cube root. Negative fourth root of 81. 81 is 3 to the fourth, and the fourth root of 3 to the fourth equals 3. And once we find it, we multiply by a negative 1, so the answer will be negative 3. Fifth root of 32. 32 is 2 to the fifth power. Therefore, the fifth root and fifth power will undo each other, so the answer will be 2. How about the cube root of negative 64? Negative 64 is negative 4 cube. So we take the cube root of negative 64, which is negative 4 to the third power. So the cube root and cube cancel out. We find negative 4. When we square 6, we get positive 36. When we square negative 6, we still get positive 36, because negative times negative is positive. Therefore, there is no number whose square is negative 36. In this case, this answer is not a real number, or we simply say does not exist. So the square root or any even root of negative numbers do not exist. Square root of 0 is 0, because 0 times 0 is 0. Likewise, the cube root of 0 or any other root of 0 is 0. The fourth root of negative 16. So again, consider negative 2 to the fourth power. It is going to be positive. 2 to the fourth is already positive. So no number when raised to the fourth power will be negative. Therefore, there is no answer to this question or does not exist. The fifth root of 1 is 1 because 1 to the fifth is 1. Likewise, any root of 1 will be 1.